What's up, YouTube? This is Asian Rebus bringing you the Wi-Fi battle versus MartenSonMafia. I sort of lost my voice because bad storm I had to go through for the job, but that's beside the point. Let's get this battle underway. It's a UU battle we had because I was looking for one and he was looking for one, so why not? He sends out his mammal swine while I lead off with my corazon, which is my mammal swine too. He's the heart of the team because he sets up the rocks and stuff, and I go with the earthquake right off the bat because I figured it'd be better than setting up my rocks because I know he was probably going to set up his own rocks. He withdraws and he goes into his Togekiss while I well for another earthquake. I set up my rocks on this turn because, you know, rocks are always good to have up, but he overspheres me away. Now, I think maybe if I had gone for the ice shard on that one turn, I probably may have been able to two-hit KO. I don't even know. But I get the Endeavor off while he finishes me off with the Aura Sphere. So it puts his Togekiss at a very good amount of HP to be revenge killed, but I had nothing else that can revenge kill it at this point. So I go into my Dusknoir, putting the pressure on that thing, and he T-waves me. So I'm like, alright, cool, T-wave. You know what this color means. I get haxed. Yeah, bad luck again. And he air slashes, which, seeing as a para flinch, I knew he was going to flinch, but then he gets that critical hit, and I'm like, Why, Hex Gods? Why? So there's leftovers again. And then he air slashes and gets the crit 2 times in a row. I'm like, really, Hex Gods? What have I done to you this time? But I live with 25 HP and I get the rest off. So luckily I'm back to full HP. Oh no, wait, it was 54 HP. Never mind. So I'm back to full HP, and there's Togekiss up at a good amount of health now. So he sends out his Houndoom, and I'm fast asleep. He goes for the pursuit, predicting my switch, but I predicted his pursuit or his nasty plot, and I went with sleep talk, and I got a toxic off. So toxic and life orb damage are going to take a big toll on that thing, especially with rocks up on the field. So he withdraws his Houndoom, and he goes back onto his mammal swine, and at this point I'm not sure what he was thinking. Look, I predicted the wake up and I got the rest off. I didn't know what he was predicting. I guess he forgot maybe that Endeavor was a normal type and I was a ghost type. But I get the sleep talk off, I hit rest, it didn't really matter, it kind of made up for his Endeavor thing. He goes for the earthquake and it does a decent chunk to me. And I get sleep talk off again and I get the nightshade through the sleep talk and his mammal swine bites the dust. That leaves us at, let's see, this is Vaporeon. So Vaporeon sets up the agility and I woke up that turn while I rested on that same turn. Because when you're fighting Napoleon, it's always good to, especially those fat penguins, it's always good to have full HP. He sets up a second agility. I don't see a substitute anywhere in the name, so I'm figuring probably he's not running substitute. I hate to talk to him, he avoids it, doesn't matter, he's a steel type, who cares. He gets the Hydro Pump off, which does almost half. But I get the sleep talk off, and I hit rest, and I'm like, oh, man, this is pretty bad. He goes for the Ice Beam, not wanting to waste his Hydro Pumps with pressure, and I wake up, and I predict the wake up, and I get the rest off again. So I'm back to full HP. So at least at this way, I'm going to get some good Life Orb recoil damage on. He goes for the Grass Knot. Doesn't do anything, because I hardly weigh anything at all. And I get the Sleep Talk off. Again, I hit Nightshade this time. Like, okay. It looks like at this point, with the Hydro Pump, the recoil damage puts him within Nightshade's kill range. So I hit the Sleep Talk, praying for the Nightshade, and what do you know, hit rest. Ah, great. And he gets a Hydro Pump off, and I Dusknoir bites the dust. So there goes my mixed wall of the team. So I go into Mahu. He's in Torrent range, Stealth Rock damage and all. He goes to the Hydro Pump. It nearly kills me, but I'm special defensive, so I knew I was going to live, hopefully, and I get the rest of the roost off. And I'm praying his next Hydro Pump misses. I'm just praying, and Hex God decided to aim their piss away from me just for one turn and let me get that going. So I'm back to full HP. I know I can survive any Hydro Pump, barring a crit, but he's out of Hydro Pump, so he has to go for Ice Beam, which does less than half, and then Life Orb kills him. And I knew the Life Orb was going to kill him, so I went for Roost that turn, which puts me back up to my full HP. I like my dad's home, or whatever. He goes into Jolteon, and he Volt switches. I predicted the Volt switch because it's obviously Specs. I mean, I don't see any more Jolteons anymore than Specs ones. You just don't pack enough power with any other set. He goes out into his own Togekiss. I go for the Body Slam. I really should have stuck the T-Wave because with my luck, I'm never going to get that Haxed Body Slam. Just not with my luck. So I switch out because I saw you guys leftovers first. He was faster than I was. So I go into my Nidoking, predicting the Thunder Wave. Plus I resist his other moves, so I go with my Home Claws. This is the Mixed Claw set from Smogon. It's probably rarely used, that's why I like to use it myself for the surprise factor. Goes for the Aura Sphere, does nothing really. So he withdraws his Togekiss and he goes out into a Celebi. And I went for the Blizzard. So let's see, Life Orb boosted, Sheer Force boosted Blizzard coming off a Nidoking is enough to O-hit KO a nasty plot Celebi with Stealth Rock damage. He goes into his Jolteon. I don't know why I did not predict this Ice Beam. Oh, that's right, because I didn't have anything that I wanted to take it. Had I still had my Dusclops, I would have switched out to Dusclops, but whatever. So I go into my Thumper, my Victini, and he withdraws his Jolteon, predicting the V-Create. I knew his hand was still alive, so I went for the U-Turn. I know with Poison and Rocks and U-Turn, it should be about enough to kill that thing. So let's go back on the Mahu while he goes into his... Oh, it was his Jolteon, that's right. He goes into his Jolteon. So he just Thunderbolts. I leave him in there to die. And, well, yeah. Togekiss dies. I'm like, oh, Togekiss, no. But I go into Oki, because I know he's choosing the Thunderbolt. He goes there just to see how much damage it would do. And I go for the Giga Drain, which, along with leftovers, puts me at a decent amount of HP. I'm not fearing any Thunderbolts he's got. So he switches out his Jolteon and he goes into his own Togekiss. And I was praying that my Giga Drain would be enough to kill it. I know it was resisted and all, but oh, so close. 9 HP, he tells me. 9. So there's leftovers, and I know I'm faster than him, so I go for the Giga Drain again, praying it would kill, but no beans. 5 HP, he told me. And he goes for the Roost. So at this point, he's got nothing to fear from me because I'm not carrying any moves that can actually touch Togekiss at all. I'm not carrying Hidden Power. I have Leech Seed, Thunder Wave, Recover, and Giga Drain. So he air slashes me, and watch it go down. I probably could have been able to survive 2 hits, but regardless, it would have killed me eventually. But he got the critical hit, which ended it a lot faster. So Oki dies. Oki dies. So go on the Thumper. I'm thinking at this point, I already lost a lost match. I might as well go big or go home. So I go for the V-Create, last move I can pull off, and take out that Togekiss. My speed falls, my defense falls, and my special defense falls. This is my lead. Anyway, after V-Create, he's able to outspeed me, even though I'm wearing a scarf. I would have outspeeded him normally. So yeah, Thumper bites the dust, and Mafia wins this game. That was a good game, Mafia. Let's have another go at it someday. Bye, guys. Just go on, 'cause you're